Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Yonny Chirinos gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Here's Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Houston, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Duffy into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. He's set, and the pitch to third. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Framber Valdez will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
The third baseman, Matt.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The 0-2 delivery, and he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Pham playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Tommy Pham. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here now it's Mike Zunino as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. So here is Avisail Garcia looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A bouncer up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Alex Bregman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is lined softly to the left side. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier coming on. He's there and records the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Batting 7, the center fielder.
Here's George Springer. He went deep in the contest last night. From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. So stepping in, Daniel Robertson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hitter, Daniel
First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. He's got to hurry. There's one. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next will be Willy Adames. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is low, ball one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Kiermaier, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
At the plate, Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. And that's the first out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 2 and the Astros. So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. On the ground to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
In now, Matt Duffy. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Duffy stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Matt
Now
Duffy
batting,
is dealt
left
with for
fielder,
the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Wendell, base runner at first with 1 out. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Ripped on the ground to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They still lead it 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Check swing called strike. 0-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Now batter.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Digging in, Avisail Garcia. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The right fielder, Avisail.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Garcia.
And that's in there for strike one. Garcia absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Correa is up with it, and there's one away. Plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. A base hit in his first trip.
Robertson.
First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Rays as they're unable. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Astros.
Thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The first base.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to left. Pham is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Astros leave 1. Stepping up to the plate, Willy Adames, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Willy Adames.
First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. count. He took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we
Now
look at
batting,
all 5
first
pitches,
baseman,
notice the location,
He-Man
all
Joy.
5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 0-1 the count. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Another 0-2 coming. Popped him up. Chirinos shading to his right. 2 down.
Up next for
Now
Tampa
back
Bay,
to the top of the
the
lineup.
second
Stepping
baseman,
in, Joey Wendell. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They lead it 2-1. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop up above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Garcia is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos.
So striding in, Carlos Correa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So digging in now, Aledmys Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Comes set. The 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Brantley, the runner at third. Altuve on second. Bregman at first. 2 out in the inning. Down the third baseline. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might play 2. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Into the box now, George Springer. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he's in there safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The first baseman.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Ryan Stanek will come on in relief, as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Ryan Stanek.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Out in front of it, strike one. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front here is this one, scorched foul to the left. Stanek rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Four runs here in this half inning. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove, as he's got it to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate. Bottom of the 6th inning. on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1 into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. It's up and out of here into the archways.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. In now, Mike Zunino.
Now batting, catcher.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
He's
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
now batting, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Line towards center field. Springer is there, 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
First pitch on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 5, the Rays 4. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Brantley.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Swing and a liner, but foul. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Josh Reddick. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Correa. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well fouled. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Duffy is there, 2 down.
The third baseman.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped up. Wendell is there for it. And that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hit down the line at first, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground. 1 away. Now to the plate, Willy Adames. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run. He's there, but oh, he missed it.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
Adames takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score, and the Rays tie it. It's now 5-5.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Standing in, Ji-Man Choi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. The 0-2 delivery is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, Altuve, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up. Bregman in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. There is Altuve on to first, and this will remain a tie. Emilio Pagan will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 15.
Striding in, Aledmys Diaz. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Stepping in, George Springer. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, and this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
That's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Grounded to first. Reined in. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Astros 6, the Rays 5. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tommy Pham so far 2 for 3 in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
MLB at Bat is the #1 source for live baseball everywhere you go. Available for your phone or tablet, MLB at Bat provides live audio, pitch tracking, stats, news, highlights, and more. Visit MLB.com for details.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The Rays find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Standing in, Mike Zunino. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Into the box now, Abisail Garcia. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 0-2 to Abisail Garcia.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Takes this the other way to right. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Robertson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Cold strike 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 offering. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. But the Rays are able to knot things up on the solo home run. On to the 9th inning here at Minute Maid Park. And we're all even now at 6-6. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th.
Reddick.
Line to the right side. On a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
at the plate, Jose Altuve. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third. 2 men out. Comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Count remains at 0-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Astros 7, the Rays 6. At the plate, Willie Adames. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Willie Adames.
Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. hits this one hard the other way. Correa ranges to his right. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rays, Joey Wendell. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And now pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
No balls and a strike to count. Wendell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him. But he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Houston came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Framber Valdez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs on 18 hits, 2 errors.